Good afternoon. I call this business meeting to order. Today, the committee will consider three bills: S.3381, Tribal Trust Land Homeownership Act of 2021, S.3773, a bill to authorize leases of up to 99 years for land held in trust for the Confederated Tribes of Chehalis Reservation, and S.3789, a bill to amend the Native American Tourism and Improving Visitor Experience Act to authorize grants to Indian tribes, tribal organizations, and Native Hawaiian organizations, and for other purposes. S.3381 was introduced by Senator Thune and co-sponsored by Senators Smith, Rounds, and Tester. The bill establishes deadlines for the Bureau of Indian Affairs to process and complete all mortgage packages associated with residential and business mortgages on Indian land and establish a realty ombudsman within BIA. S.3773 was introduced by Senator Cantwell and co-sponsored by Senator Murray. The bill makes a technical amendment to the Long-Term Leasing Act of 1955 to allow the Confederated Tribes of the Chehalis Reservation to lease their restricted lands for up to 99 years. Lastly, I introduced 3789. Senator Murkowski joined as a co-sponsor, and this bill clarifies that the BIA and the Office of Native Hawaiian Relations have the authority to issue grants established pursuant to the Native Acts and authorizes appropriations for those purposes. And I will now turn to the Vice Chair for her opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate the opportunity to have this business meeting on these three bills. I think you have described them well. S.3381 and S.3773 uphold the federal government's commitment to tribal self-determination by simplifying long-term land use planning and home ownership on their tribal lands. With regards to your bill and a bill that I'm proud to co-sponsor, S.3789, I think we recognize that tourism in Indian country, in Alaska and Hawaii, this is a sector that has great prospects for growth. So when we heard from the Interior Department that the Office of Native Hawaiian Relations needed authorization to issue tourism grants to Native Hawaiian organizations, and then also heard that USDA agencies are facing challenges implementing the law, it makes sense to address this through the Native Act. In order to fully award grants to tribes, including those in Alaska, the agency needs explicit authorization in the Native Act. So I was thankful to be able to work with you as you were preparing your substitute amendment to clarify that USDA has the authority to issue these grants, and appreciate both of our staffs working to develop the substitute amendment. Glad that we're able to move these out of committee today. Quiana.
Thank you very much. Are there any senators wishing to make an opening statement? Senator Cantwell.
Thank you, Chairman Schatz and Vice Chair Murkowski, for holding this business meeting, and thank you for putting Bill 3773, a bill to authorize leases up to 99 years for land held into trust for the Confederated Tribes of the Chehalis Reservation. This will open the door to more economic opportunities for the Chehalis Tribe. It will allow the Chehalis Tribe to lease their trust lands for up to 99 years, which will help them attract businesses, create jobs for tribal members, and the surrounding community. The bill will provide the tribe with the necessary level of flexibility to help finance and encourage economic development projects. The Chehalis Tribe, or I believe any other tribe, should not be hindered because of the 1955 bill that limits tribal ability to lease their lands. So I thank the chairman and the vice chairman for putting this on the agenda, and I encourage my colleagues to support it.
At this time, I'll ask for a motion to consider the first two bills en bloc. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair, S.3381 and S.3773 pass. We now turn to 3789. Two amendments in the nature of a substitute were filed. The first amendment, Schatz Amendment number KAT 22298, was timely filed. I now withdraw this amendment from consideration. The second amendment, Schatz Murkowski Amendment number KAT 22308, authorizes additional federal agencies to implement the Native Act grant program. This amendment was not timely filed according to the committee rules. I need the concurrence by the vice chair to proceed.
I concur.
Thank you. The Vice Chair concurs. At this time, I'll ask for a motion to consider Schatz Murkowski KAT 22308. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Schatz Murkowski Amendment number KAT 22308 passes. Is there a motion to consider S.3789 as amended?
So moved.
Is there a second? It's been moved and seconded. Is there discussion? Hearing none, those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. 3789 as amended passes. I want to thank the members for getting the business of our committee completed expeditiously today, and I ask unanimous consent that the staff be allowed to make technical and conforming changes. There being no objections or further business before the committee, this meeting is adjourned.